So now, life after Gambia Tourism Authority. When did you leave Gambia Tourism Authority?
I left in 2011.
Okay, and then what did you do?
Then I went to the diplomatic service. I was on my way to become a diplomat, like my dad.
So where were you posted?
In London.
Okay,
for
as
1 year,
what?
As the counselor.
Okay.
To the embassy. But you know why I was there? I was supposed to open up the first ever Scandinavian to Gambia embassy in London. So I was waiting to be trained to do that. But unfortunately, then I was asked to go to Spain. I had the visa and all of that. But unfortunately, my career was cut short at that time. A lot of issues were going on with the former government, and I was relieved of my duties, and I didn't work for 2 years.
Okay. So then that was when?
That was in 2014.
So 2014, then what followed next?
What followed next was my auntie, who's the CEO, Auntie Nancy, Honorable Nancy Njie. She told me, Binta, this is just a passing cloud. One day you're going to go and do something bigger than that. And guess what? I was sitting on my bed one day and I got a call from Mr. Bunanjai, Bakadaji, and Shabir Hobeka. And they asked me to work for a Swiss NGO.
Wow.
That I've been here for 25 years prior to me coming.
What's the name of the NGO?
It was called For Vida Rein Humanitas.
Okay.
That is like supporting associations.
Okay.
Yes, so I worked for them. They invested millions in this country in health, education, and agriculture. So I worked for them for the last 10 years. But then I decided to move on because they wanted to get into agriculture, natural agriculture, and that was not for me.
Okay.
So I decided, like 6 months ago, I decided to end my relationship with them. But on very good terms, obviously.
Okay, well, great. How many languages do you speak?
I speak, obviously English, French, I understand German, Italian, having lived in all these foreign countries,
I
was able to, catch them, and my parents encouraged me.
Yes.
But guess what, Uncle Fact? I'm learning the local languages now.
Really?
I'm about to go to the new language and learn Mandinka Sarawali, as you know, with Sarawali background.
Wow.
And Fula, all the local languages of the Gambia. It's important.
Yeah.
Because what I do is related to culture as well. And I think it's very important that we showcase what we have to offer. And I'm proud of my heritage.
Excellent.
And I think it's important that I do that.
Lovely. Lovely. So now, now, Binta, tell me about the, what do you call it? Akara what?
The Gujay's Akara fitters. As you know, Uncle Taf, I'm a trained chef from the US.
Really?
Yes, a lot of people don't know that.
Wow.
Wow. I'm so privileged to have parents that were, as you know, my father, Ambassador Babdu, and then we did in typical Wabandu.
Yes.
Yeah. And we grew up in the diplomatic service. So at the age of 9, I told my parents I wanted to be a chef. A lot of people would be like, they tell my parents, she's too intelligent, why can't she be a doctor, why can't she be an accountant? My father was like, big and he emphasized that I need to study management.
Yeah.
So he ended up sending me to the best historically black school called the University of Maryland Eastern Shore in the US. And I am a trained hotel manager by profession.
So okay, let's go back. So your dad, obviously, we know him. Those of us, the older age, we know your dad, as a diplomat. May Allah, give him a special place in paradise with the mom. So you went to the US at what age?
I went to the US at the age of 20.
At the age of 20?
Yes.
Okay, so your education, then you went to where? You went to uni?
I went to the University of Maryland, Eastern Shore.
So University of Maryland?
Eastern Shore.
And you studied what?
Hotel restaurant management with a minor in business.
Okay,
yes,
okay,
it's
okay.
It's world recognized. We even used to compete with Cornell University, as you know.
Really? Wow.
So, and this School of Prestige.
Wow.
And a lot of people that are in the Asian and African world, they went to the school as well.
Okay, so let's just go back. So really, I mean, you can say that you had a passion for what? For cooking?
I certainly did, at the age of 9.
At the age of 9?
Yes, I knew that I wanted to be a chef. I started cooking at 9 years old.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow,
and
wow.
I just turned 55, so you can imagine.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Okay, so then what did you qualify in? What did you study?
Hotel restaurant management with a minor in business.
With a minor in business?
Yes.
For how many? 4 years?
For 4 years.
Then from there, what did you do?
And then I went and worked in the most prestigious institutions in the US. I'm sure you've heard of Aramark. That is catering for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Then I worked for one of the most prestigious hotels in the West Coast called Calamari Resort and Spa.
Yeah.
It's a hotel that's 150 years old.
Wow.
And I was able to do all of that. I had all this experience, high Regency. They moved me up to be doing prep as you notice, I decorate my Akara, full styling. Yeah. But what I've done is adapted to the African style.
Wow,
yeah?
wow, wow.
So then I came to the Gambia at the age of 30, and guess what? I could not find a job because they thought I was overqualified.
Wow.
So I ended up at the Ministry of Tourism, and they were going to open the GT board, which was called the GTA, the Gambia Tourism Board.
Yes, yes.
And I became the first employee and hired over 90 people.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow. So you started the GT board.
I started the GT board.
Okay, okay. As what were you employed as?
I was like the quality manager.
Okay, quality manager.
Yeah, responsible for licensing, quality control.
Okay.
I did the classification of all the hotels in the Gambia. A lot of people don't know that.
Wow.
I moved the covers in the Senegambia area.
Okay.
And I was able to have a very strong relationship. Building bridges with the stakeholders.
Okay.
Yeah, and they accepted my authority. It was all about compliance, the tourist taxes, you name it. Anything that had to do with compliance, I was in charge of it.
You parted with your employers, that's the NGO.
Yeah.
Then what?
Then what happened? As you know, this Akara factory started 19 years ago.
How many years ago?
19.
19 years ago?
Yes.
Almost 20?
For Ramadan.
Okay.
Because my mom passed away. And she had started this product 46 years ago when my father was a diplomat, because we were kids and we loved make Akara. So she would make it. But when she had passed, I didn't know how to make it. So this was the bond that I had with her. And I felt that it was something I needed to continue to honor her legacy. So my auntie Nancy, like I said, Honorable Nancy Njie, the former Minister of Tourism, she's the CEO. And so for 5 years, I was selling at Auntie Chan Kan, who's the deputy CEO.
Yeah.
So you have all these icons who helped me. So for 5 years, I didn't have any outlet. So it's a very difficult process, but I just wanted it to succeed. And we've become the first ever street food to be trademarked, Uncle Taf.
Wow.
Just last month, I got my trademark. And for 10 years, nobody can copy what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So this is a big honor for me and a big achievement. And I was also nominated for Woman of the Year by Gideon Sisi.
Wow, lovely. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
This just happened last month.
Great. So let's talk about the Akara factory.
Yes, let's do that. Okay. You had asked me to make you the chicken beignet.
Yes.
But I wanted to surprise you first with the Akara.
Yeah.
That's how it all started, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Akara, this product, you have 10 pieces in it. It's ready to cook, ready to eat. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can cook it in 5 minutes. It's gluten-free, dairy-free. I'm very health conscious, right? And I use 100% sunflower oil.
Wow.
And the sauce, I cook it myself personally for 3 hours.
Wow.
You grew up in Banjul.
Yes,
and
yes.
You talking about how wonderful your mom was and the street food.
Yes.
I had adapted again to the old way of cooking because I start my day at 3 a.m. That's what people don't know.
Wow.
And then I can end at 12, but I love what I do. So
excellent.
So this, as you can see, is like pre-cooked. You can put it in your microwave. Normally it's soft. I prefer that people fry it again.
Yeah.
And then in the oven. And when you make it, it seems like you were the one who did it.
Wow.
And Uncle Taf, for the first time ever, guess what? You have nutritional information.
Wow, lovely.
Anywhere in the world. We are the first to do it in the world. Even in Nigeria, they don't have it.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Again, I just wanted to produce quality.
Yes.
And you understand quality. And you appreciate it because that's what you sell.
Yes.
So this is what I did.
Okay, excellent.
And I've rebranded it. Of course, this is just a temporary packaging.
Yes.
So we're looking for funding to expand our business, but we're on our way, and I know we're gonna make it.
Excellent.
Yeah?
So before we go far, it's always good to tell people your contacts.
Yes.
If somebody wants to reach out to you, look at the camera and tell them your contacts.
Hi everyone. I can be reached at 301-5670. That's my WhatsApp number.
Yeah.
And my local number is 205-2945.
Okay.
But let me also mention, Uncle Pax, at this time, I only sell in supermarkets.
Oh, you only sell in supermarkets?
Yes. The reason
so you don't retail yourself?
No.
Which supermarkets can they go to?
Can you believe I've been selling in the longest selling supermarket in the Gambia? Paul Maroon's.
Wow.
Murad and Uncle Paul have been amazing.
Okay.
The whole team, they've encouraged me. I've been selling there for 4 years.
Wow.
Yes.
So you can find this in Maroon Supermarket.
Safeway Supermarket.
Safeway Supermarket.
Pick and Save Supermarket.
Pick and Save.
Discount Center.
Discount Center.
Seven Heavens. And 2 weeks ago, I'm in the West Coast.
Wow.
Yes, Food for Less. It's a new supermarket I just started.
Yes.
They saw me on Facebook.
Yeah.
And they wanted me. And Aladdin.
Aladdin, wow. You are everywhere then.
Food. Yes.
Lovely.
First fast food to ever sell it. And as you know, Salma and Hakim, they're Gambians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. If you are interested, you can find all these products in most Gambian supermarkets.
Exactly. And I want to thank the Gambians. Everybody has been patronizing me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm very fortunate. Some of my clients are 19 years old. Can
Wow.
you imagine their children are buying it? And these are my, they encourage me, they support me, and I listen to constructive criticism.
Excellent.
So whenever I see a client tell me, well, Binta, what about the salt? What about the pepper? Even the sauce, they didn't like it like this before.
Okay.
So they want you to have granules, and now that's how we're cooking it.
Okay, but let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Once you buy it from the supermarket, that's how it comes.
This is how it comes.
Okay, now, then how long can you keep it?
You can keep this for 1 year.
1 year?
Yes.
So if I'm traveling to Sierra Leone and Nigeria, I can take it there with me?
Absolutely.
So I can have my akara every day?
Of course. Even Saudi Arabia. If you
So
go to
those of you who are visiting the Gambia and you love akara, that's something you should learn, especially this time of the year.
Absolutely.
The semesters, huh? You can buy as much as a whole box of akara.
Absolutely.
From Huja Jazz.
Yeah, akara.
Huja Jazz Akara Factory.
Yeah.
And you can take your akara and keep it for 1 whole year.
Yes.
It's nice to hear that.
Absolutely.
Now let's talk about the beignet.
The beignet.
So that's the akara.
Oh my God! The reason why I came here today.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take this out, so you're gonna see the brand name. So this is new. It's a new product.
Yeah.
But it's ready to sell.
Wow.
So this is a sweet and sour sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what it's made of? Jeja.
Really?
We're pro-Gambian.
Yes.
Gambia first.
Yeah.
So I took this, I made it into a sweet and sour sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And this beignet has chicken breast, 100%. It's
Wow.
high quality.
Wow.
Cooked in sunflower again.
Yeah.
The same concept.
Yeah.
This is freshly made.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted you to have it for breakfast, so I delivered it.
That's right. But before we go anywhere,
And try
beignet,
it.
huh?
Yes.
Beignet pancake.
Yes.
Wow.
Savory. It's a savory. So
wow. So let me dip into it.
Absolutely. So this is the sweet and sour sauce. And let me know.
Please enjoy it, huh?
Absolutely. And you're the giant.
Tell the government who's made this for the giant. Guys, this is lovely.
Look at the chicken muscles.
Wow.
And I do American cooking, so everything is measured. I'm not stingy about my products. I make sure I have enough chicken in there, and people love it. And that's
This is lovely, huh?
No fat. It's freshly made.
Lovely.
I mean,
excellent. So I'll have it for breakfast. And my cameraman is looking. He's not going to have any of it.
Please let it out.
No. This one, I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to take it home. I'm going to keep it here. Because if I take it home, my grandkids, they will come and eat it all.
Absolutely.
So I will keep it myself here in my fridge. Yeah. And I microwave every morning. Binta, this is lovely.
Oh, thank you so much.
Wow, let me finish this one.
And
it's lovely.
We launched in January. I could have even launched it now. Because again, Maroons have been amazing to me, Uncle Taf. It's so important to see Gambians supporting Gambians. The Chicken Festival, let me talk about it. It was launched about 2 weeks ago. I have to thank Peter Gomez on West Coast, Chef Sanko Bojang, Spice Hub by, again, another mastermind, another amazing chef, and Banky Gary Johnson. They sold this product. Everybody who came to the fair wanted this chicken beignet. They said, Akara dafa hewi, Akara is no longer.
Yeah.
And Uncle Taf, we need to encourage culinary tourism. As you can see, Bakadaji, the amazing work that they're doing. You have people like Chef Dabajain, Bakari Mani, they're doing amazing work. We have so much talent in this country. And the young and upcoming chefs, we need to encourage them because this is we're diversifying the tourism product.
Yep.
And look, other countries are doing it. Why not Gambia?
Why not? Yep.
We have so much talent in this country. So much talent.
Yep.
And I'm so proud to be a chef. And I'm also a chef, but like I said, I'm specializing in handcrafted Gambian street food. That's what I'm doing.
Wow.
It's unique. I even have the pancake to do. It's made out of raisin. I have so many products. This started 19 years ago.
Wow,
so,
lovely.
Over the years, I developed it, and I've refined my recipes again to cater to the modern taste, and a healthy diet.
Excellent. Binta, you know what?
Yeah.
Is to look into the camera.
Yeah.
Because all these things that I do
Yeah.
is to motivate the young ones.
Yes.
At your age now, there are young ladies who are there, finding it difficult to find a passion or to keep themselves occupied on what they do. So just look into the camera. There's a young lady who was at your age, maybe even at 9 years old at the time, or in their teens, who want to be motivated, by listening to somebody like yourself. So look into the camera and tell them, give them some advice. you know, so that, you know, they're there and, they can just look up to somebody like you?
Oh, thank you so much, Uncle Taf.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, ladies. Uncle Taf, thank you for giving me this opportunity. As I already introduced myself, my name is Binti Njie. When I was born, Uncle Taf, a lot of people don't know, I was born with a cleft palate.
What's that?
Cleft palate means like I was born deformed.
Okay.
Facially.
Okay.
Yeah, but my parents were just amazing people. They encouraged me, they grew me to have confidence in myself and to be resilient.
Confidence.
Confidence.
2 words you have said, excuse me, let me just pop in there, that is key in leadership.
Yes.
Confidence, resilience.
Yes.
But go ahead.
Yes, and my parents were people that wanted me to succeed. I had a very strong support system. And in life, you cannot always do what you want. Sometimes life has twists and turns. If you look at my journey and how I started and where I've become, it's because I work hard. I'm dedicated.
Working hard. I'm going to underline this word so that they get these things here. That nothing comes easy.
Yes.
So you work hard.
Thank you. Just
so
like
go
you
on.
do.
Well, go on. Yeah.
As you know, I come from quite a privileged family, but my parents ensured that I had to work for everything that I got. Because they knew that one day I might not have a husband. I'm not married. I might have children, but you know, that's Allah's will.
Yes.
So do not force yourself into relationships that are going to create problems for you in the future. You need to be independent and know that one day anything can happen in life. Did I ever expect that I was going to live my dream? This is my dream.
Yeah.
So I've gone back to what I really know, and you have to force yourself to believe in yourself.
Yeah, Gomsa Bopa.
Gomsa Bopa.
Yes.
Huh?
So Gomsa Bopa,
Gomsa Bopa.
and then following your dream, living your dream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then more than anything, you have to work for the love of God and country. God is everything. If you don't have God in your life, you have to have faith. Whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian. And you know, what I love about the Gambia, we have this religious harmony. And you know, listening to a Catholic priest, listening to a Muslim, it doesn't matter. We all, in the Quran, it says that if we respect other religions, whether it's the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran, you know what I'm talking about. God will bless you more.
Lakum dinukum waliya din.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You said it all. So this is how I live my life, and I just want to survive.
Yeah.
And more than anything, you have to look out for others that are less fortunate.
Yep.
You do that all the time.
Be empathetic.
Thank you.
Putting yourself in their position.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you have to be your neighbor's keeper.
Yes.
Your brother's keeper.
Yeah.
Because that is what I was brought in. You say, oh, Binti, you're so kind. No, I'm not kind. It's because of a legacy.
Yes.
I believe that because my grandparents, you know where I come from.
Yes. Yes.
You know how my parents
Yes.
were.
Yes.
And they would have wanted me to be brave.
Yeah.
My parents both left this earth, but I always feel that they're around me. So I don't want to be embarrassed. If I go and face my God and the Prophet and all of that, I want to be able to say, you know, I want to be able to answer questions. So when I face them, they'll be like, "What did you do on earth?" I'm like, "I lived the life that you asked me."
Excellent. No, Binta, you've done it all.
Thank you so much.
Great, excellent.